Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode. Oh, hold on. I think I'm bringing you the first episode from the half of the season. I don't know what they call that shit. Excuse my language. This is the first episode from the mid season. I don't know, child. This is Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 10, episode 9. Can we fix it? Okay, okay. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your crazy cousin, Miss Yella Diva, and this is the Diva Nation, okay? And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, Latricia is training Xavier in the garage. Okay, she said that he need to work on his leg cause he looked like a Dorito. He's shaped like a Dorito. Okay. I thought that was funny. She said it's like this. Yeah. You ain't got no waist. And she said it was like this. He got to work on his legs. Okay, I stop. Okay, anyway. Anyway, because him having problems right now. So she asked him um uh how he's feeling. And Xavier, he just let it be known. And this is very serious too. And so I'm not gonna make light of this part. I was making light of the fact that she said he got to work on his leg because he built like a Dorito. But Xavier said that he's trying to distract from being depressed, being sad. He said because he said he don't like it when they fight. He don't like it when they fight. And he said, and this is, you and Dad, you and Ken, Ken and Dad. He don't like it when they fight. And they show that beautiful bean footage of um them at the reunion where Marquez calling them narcissists, and where Ken calling him a bum, everything like that. They show that beautiful bean footage where he said, "I'm the pappy," okay, at Xavier's party, since Ken said that, this is my family. He said, "No, I'm the pappy." Yeah, they show that part too. And they show where Marquez and Ken got to tussling in the kitchen, and Xavier had to take his daddy out. Okay, so he don't like none of this. He don't like none of this. But what I need to know is, how come you didn't realize this beforehand, Latricia? How come you didn't realize that he was affected? How come you didn't realize that? Were you in your own bubble? And if he affected, I think Zaria is affected 10 times worse. Okay, but were you in a little bubble that you didn't realize that you was hurting your kids by arguing with their daddy and with their stepdaddy? You ain't realize this? Oh, okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know. He said he don't like when people say hurtful things about each other, and that includes you talking about Marquez, Ken talking about Marquez talking about you, talking about Ken. He don't like none of that. He don't like none of that. And I don't even know why y'all thought he would like that, okay? Even though he grown. Okay, he 18, he 19 probably now. Okay, it still affects him. Okay, I don't understand why you didn't think your argument was gonna affect your children. I don't. You must be living in a bubble. So he said, yeah, he don't like, hurtful words against anybody that he care about. He was like, and it's been eating at him. And so then, Trisha in the confessional saying, when me and Ken argue, it hurts Xavier a lot. Yeah, it does. Why didn't you think that it would not hurt him? I don't understand it. I don't understand you, child. You didn't think it was gonna hurt your children? Oh God. Anyway, so Latricia said, listen, I always have your back. And Xavier said, I always have yours too. And that's good. But Latricia, you need to do some work. Okay? Anyway, Nell is dusting her house. She said that Chris, let her housekeeper go. So now Chris said he was gonna do what the housekeeper does, but apparently he don't do it. That's why Nell had to do it. I don't even know why you even try to say that you're gonna do something, and if you don't do it, Nell gonna fuss. I don't even know why. You should just pay the housekeeper, so she shut up. Now you have her fussing. See, that's what you get, Chris. That's what you get. Anyway, Nell tells Chris that Destiny is interested in Twan, and that's the godson. Okay, the godson that was doing the bodyguarding at her event. So Chris says, maybe Destiny taking a something out of Martell's book. She being petty, and that's why she trying to date Twan. I just think, if they got a pulse, Destiny gonna try to, date him, far as I'm concerned. Okay. But Nell said she met Destiny, um, and Destiny was upset with her because she thought that, because Tisha told Destiny that Nell knew about the baby. But Nell said she didn't know about the baby before the baby was born. If she did or she didn't, I mean, it's water under the bridge. Now the baby here, and Lance right now is a full time dad right now. We still don't know what happened to the mama. That's still a mystery where the mama at. Okay, he he making formula, changing diapers and stuff. Where is the mama? Okay, where is the mama? Anyway, so yeah, so Nell was telling Chris, she was like, I really don't know who I'm okay with in this group. It ain't Kimmy, honey, cause we seen the um we seen the trailer where Kimmy about to throw you in the pool. Yeah, we seen them, okay? So we know it ain't Kimmy. Anyway, so Destiny meets with Twan. So she she wants him for a bodyguard. Why do you need a bodyguard, Destiny? What what do you what do you think is gonna happen to you? People don't even know you. Okay. What? She was just like, I need bodyguards for events and stuff. For what? People don't know you. They ain't gonna come grab you. Girl, girl, you just trying to have a scene. That's all. That's all. As far as I'm concerned, you just trying to have a scene with this man because, uh, come on, I can't even get it out. I'm gonna leave this alone. Leave this alone. Twan was like, Well, and then they flirt back and forth talking about, well, it's always good to have a friendship and stuff. And, they said we'll see where it goes. And so, I'm like, so are you going to have him as a bodyguard, or are you going to have him as a friend and hopefully a boyfriend? Okay. Because you shouldn't be mixing business with pleasure. Okay. So you should just have him either a bodyguard. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. Yeah. You going to be the bodyguard, or you going to be the friend that turn into some relationship. Okay. Because I don't see it's going to be to coincide. Okay, that's mixing business with pleasure. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. Okay, so you should. I don't like I said. I don't see why you need a bodyguard anyway. So you probably just wanted him. You just wanted to make some conversation, so you can say, I just want you as a friend, so we can see if we can smash and shit. Okay, because I, I don't see nothing else with that. But Destiny says she is multiple women, and Twan got scared. Okay, she another Whitney Houston song. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Yeah. Okay, because Twan got scared. Okay, so we don't know. We don't know because in the preview for the next episode, she hanging out with Will. Fine ass Will. Ooh, she hanging out with Will. Okay, so we got Will, Lance, and Twan. All three of them. Okay. Okay. And you ain't smashed Will. Girl, you know you did. You know you did. Anyway, moving on. That's neither here nor there, baby. Okay. Anyway, Latricia talked to Ken. Since she found out that the arguing is affecting Xavier. For some reason, she didn't really know that it was affecting Xavier, but now that she knows, she need to talk to Ken. Okay, Ken thinks that Latricia is not putting any effort into, fixing this relationship. Okay. She ain't putting no effort into fixing this relationship. So, and so, uh, I was about to say Will, and that ain't it. Ken said he don't have no control over the situation. Okay. And so, Latricia said, "Well, do you want to be here?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, I really want to leave, but he said, I'm not, not that type of person." So they both agree that they have to control their emotions and their aggressions. I have a question, y'all. Was that the guest room? Cause that room looked real small to be the master, and that bed looked real small to be the master. I just want to know, was that the guest room? I just want to know. Okay, it was real small to be the master. But Ken said you need to get some therapy. Okay. And he said, because you can't keep beating me over the head with all the things that happened in your past. You can't keep, for the things that I didn't do, I had no control over. You can't keep beating me up with that. I agree, Ken. I agree. She definitely needs some therapy. Okay. Nell is in her daycare. Okay. Lance is finally doing the stuff that she asked him to do long time ago, but keep getting put on the back burner because she ain't paying a lot for him to do it. Why Nell got on the COVID mask? Why you got on a COVID mask? I, I don't understand why you got on a COVID mask. This you I don't understand why you got on a COVID mask. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Martell comes to visit. Chris said that he said that you and Marsau need to come to this daycare because y'all been acting like children. I know that's right, Chris. But he said that Nell asked him about the investment house, and she said that Arion is moving in, and so she was like, "So you ain't gonna make no profit?" And he said, "Well, I was paying rent on that house," and I was just like, "So you're not gonna pay rent on that house when Arion move in it?" That's I was confused on that because I was just like, he said he wasn't gonna move into the house, so he gonna have to pay rent or mortgage and wherever he's staying, but he wasn't going to pay rent in the place that Ariane is staying as well, or is Ariane going to have to take over the rent? Because he acting like, well, I was paying rent. I ain't got to pay no rent no more. So Ariane is going to take over the rent. You're not going to pay the rent anymore. Or I thought you was paying all the bills. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm confused, because I was like, I thought you was gonna pay this her stuff, because I think well, maybe he was paying rent to 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 wherever she was staying at. Maybe that's what it is. And so then he moved into that investment house. So she ain't got to pay rent wherever she's staying at. Maybe that's what it was. But he's still gonna pay his mortgage. But he don't have to pay rent in this investment house. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm confused. Did he buy the house? And now well, I guess if he rented the house, then that would be a profit for him. Did he buy the house outright though? And he ain't got a mortgage on there? I'm confused. I don't know. Don't get me to thinking too hard. Okay, but anyway, he said he met with Marsau because Chris told him he needed to meet with Marsau. He met with Marsau. He said, we said we weren't gonna talk about each other, or we're not gonna talk negative about each other or each other's families. And so Martell said, I talk more than he talked. He was trying to look pretty smoking a cigar. I don't know. Did you think he was real pretty smoking a cigar? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Did you think he was real pretty, real cute? You know, and that's the reason. I'm just asking for a friend. Anyway, we'll just move on. Did you think he was cute though? Okay, we'll move on. Anyway, but Chris said, well, did Ariane and Letitia agree to this? And so Nell was like, yeah, because women are different. Women are petty. And so Martell said that Ariane and Letitia needs to sit down and have a talk. Flag on the play. No, 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 no.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, 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 no. What we not gonna do is bring Ariane into this show. This is too much.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. Oh. And I do believe she coming. Oh. I do believe she coming. I really and truly don't want to see Ariel on my TV. And I don't even know that lady. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna pass judgment right now, okay? I don't even know that lady, okay? So I'm not gonna pass judgment right now. I'm gonna see, and then I'll pass judgment, okay? We're gonna leave it at that. Ariane, never mind. I'm gonna see, and then I'm gonna pass judgment because I'm gonna be judgmental, but I gotta see what's going on. Anyway. Chris said, well, we all need to get together, have some fun, have some adult games and stuff. And Martell was like, you sexual games? He was like, no, man, what the hell you talking about? Shit. He didn't say half of that. He just said no. But that's stupid, Martell. That's real stupid. Martell said, Nell, you gonna talk to Letitia? And Nell said, for what? She said, I told her, keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. I know that's right. Boom. Okay. Okay. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay. That's what she said. That's what she said. Anyway, Tricia goes to see Dr. Francis, okay? But when she was walking up to the door, she was thinking, well, her little monologue says she don't like to resurface pain, emotions, feelings, anger, thoughts, memories. She just wants to bottle them up and keep them down, way down. All right, well, let me tell you something. Latricia, come here, baby. Let me talk to you. That ain't gonna do your body no good, okay? Your body gonna be fit, tight, and right outside, but your organs going to suffer the stress that you have placed on them, keeping all that shit bottled up inside, okay? So you need not to be doing that, cause that's how you die in your motherfucking sleep, okay? I'm just saying, from a nurse, okay? That's how you die in your motherfucking sleep. Okay, keeping all that shit bottled up inside, and then your heart will stop. Okay? Okay. Okay. Your body be fit, tight, right outside. But the stress that's placed on your organs, no. 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 We ain't doing that. Okay. But what I can say for you is you were very beautiful in this scene. Okay? Your outfit, your hair, your makeup, and your pearly white teeth. You were absolutely gorgeous in this scene. Okay? And I want to compliment you on that. Okay? Yeah, I was like, good. I was just like, she is very, very pretty. Yes, honey, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, So Latricia said she tells Dr. Francis that she's been on a roller coaster. She's been on an emotional roller coaster for the last 10 to 12 years. Emotional roller coaster. Okay, anyway, she got 5 siblings, and she's the leader of all of them. She said, and everybody felt lost when their dad died. Okay, her dad was her best friend, but she said, that's also a cause of her pain as well, because when her daddy didn't represent himself as the rules that he set for his kids. So basically, do as I say, not as I do. So basically, he was talking, I guess, teaching them how to be upstanding citizens, and apparently he wasn't. Okay, we don't know what he did and what happened, but that's one of the causes of her pain. And she was like, she said, I'm angry right now. And he said, well, what do you do when you're angry? She said, I just go to the gym and I just redirect my anger and my pain from the mental to the physical. And so Dr. Francis was like, okay, and do you go home with your pain? And so she said, well, sometimes I take it back home with me. He said, because, when you go to the gym, act out, you punch, you do whatever you need to do to um get it out of the physical, but it's still stuck in your brain, so you always gonna take it home. And so she said, and he said, because she said that she was an angry soul, and he said that's the difference between being an angry person and an angry soul, is that you still have it stuck in your head. And so Latricia said, I'm just angry and I'm just tired. And so he was like, well, strength and weakness, you know with your strength and your weakness, you need a spotter, and to help you to lift it. And so I was thinking, when he said a spotter, I was thinking Ken. I was just like, yeah, I guess Ken would be her spotter, everything like that. She like, she was like, well, I thought I had a spotter, um, until it turned out that's part of the loss and the pain and the grief and stuff. I was like, you talking about Marquez? Girl, you still talking about him? I was thinking Ken. I was anybody else thinking Ken? I was thinking Ken. When he said spotter, I was thinking Ken. I wasn't thinking about no Marquez. Girl. But I guess she still ain't over him. Honestly and truly, I ain't think no parts of Marquez. I thought it was Ken. But anyway, um, I'm gonna paraphrase this, Dr. Francis. He said if you just hard, and this is how I put it. If you just hard and you say you got it, then you got everything. Then people ain't gonna help you, okay? People ain't gonna help you, and then you be mad because people ain't helping you in your time of need. But you say you got it all the time. You hoard like that. You hoard. Okay, you say you got it like that. Just I got it like that. I got it, yeah. And then ain't nobody gonna help you, and you gonna be mad because ain't nobody helping you. Okay, but it's your fault because you always say you got it like that. You got it like that. You need to actually be a little softer and say, "Can I get some help? I need some help. Can I get some help or something?" Okay, you need to be a little softer. Okay. Mhm. That's what Dr. Francis said. Latricia said, I don't like getting close to people because I lose them. And Dr. Francis said will allow people to support you. And so, and then he said, thank you for letting me in and all that other stuff. I need for Latricia to have some more sessions. Please have some more sessions, okay, with Dr. Francis, because I think you just you got the surface, okay? You just got that little surface. You need to go deep in the trenches, okay? You need to go deep in the trenches, okay? That's my take on it. Okay. But that was the end of the episode. And the preview for the next episode where Destiny has, trying to date Will and stuff. And like I said, and Kimmy trying to threaten Nell to throw her in the swimming pool. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.